Gotta admit, that is one of the best views of the Mental. Even better from the top fields, but cracking view from here. Or the top road, but gotta admit. So anyway, enough of my waffling. That's the Mental. This is me. So that means one thing, an update. Or a walk around the perimeter. An update if anything's been going on. So, see you in a minute. Start on the top road as usual. And work my way around the perimeter, see if there's anything been going on. Okay, that's the Mental. Camera, record, equaled cars. Yeah, works every time. Guaranteed. Scientific fact. You're outside the Mental, I've said it once, I'll say it again. With a camera, press record, and a car will just appear from nowhere. So anyway, this is the top road, and it's an update. I won't go into the finer details. If you're interested in the Mental and you haven't seen any of my other updates, check them out. Just, it was last week, I was here, I think it was about a week ago, but the Bryn Mawrfydd, I'm covering the Bryn Mawrfydd, the old abandoned Bryn Mawrfydd, which isn't there now, in Llanrheadr. And of course the Mental, I've been doing the Mental for years and years. Another car with the trailer this time. But the Bryn Mawrfydd now is gone, it's completely vanished, they've got rid of it altogether, so it'll probably go a bit quiet on the Bryn Mawrfydd, so we're going to be concentrating more on the Mental now. And at first glance, doesn't appear to be any major. That's where the fire, or one of the last fires was, if I can pick it out there. Like I say, if you're interested in the Mental, check back on my videos. This channel and my old channel, which is not in use anymore, but all the videos are on it, of the tours, inside and out, day and night, and what have you. But yeah, like I say, I won't go into the finer details. If you want to catch up, take a look at my earlier updates. Just security is still in the same place. Yeah, it's my usual perimeter walk, down to the front, and then down the cinder track, which I'll talk about a bit later. There's a special announcement I want to make about that. That's the nurse's home, blah blah blah. There's security, and there's another car. Thank you. And also, last time I did an update, I should have, I've seen it somewhere. Sure, I've seen it. It's the Mail 8 ward, just either Mail 8 or somewhere by the morgue. There's some work being done. I think it's Mail 8. They've taken all glass away from the front. I think. I don't know where I've seen it on my travels anyway. But I'll when I get the chapel end, there's a way in there. If they haven't blocked it. But yeah, that's a security hut. I'll talk a bit more about that later. So anyway, this is the top road. I was looking down, obviously, basically to the front buildings, but first glance, there is nothing going on. Oh, hang on, what's that? Something to the windows there. Don't think that was like that last time. Them two windows, anyway. So I drop down to the front gates now. See what's here. Usually there's nothing going on down there, but there's another car anyway. So I'll see you in a minute. Just making my way down to the front gate. Two cars went past. Beep, 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 beep. And they're hooting. So if it was you, cheers. It's probably someone that knows me. Fame, you see. Fame at last. A better view of security if this will focus. Probably not. Oh yeah, yeah. There's Mr. Security in his hut. Or somewhere there anyway. There's a few security guards. There's about, well, from what I can gather, there's about 4 or 5 of them which wander around in bright orange jackets, so and people are getting caught, but I'll talk about that a bit later. So just dropping down. Yeah, so anyway, if that was you hooting, fame, you see. And I have to put some dark glasses on, I think. Get recognised everywhere I go now. Anyway, not far off from the front gate, I'll have a quick shufty down there and then head down towards the cinder track. What a beautiful day for a wander on the mental. As I said earlier, this is just an update on the updates. I have in earlier videos explained where the roads are going in and out, what's happening, what buildings are going to be demolished, where Jones Brothers are going to have their offices, and I've really gone into detail, but like I say, I won't go, into detail. This is just an update on the updates. And there she is. Front buildings, nothing going on here, which is not surprising really. Dangerous buildings, asbestos present and what have you, and the usual warnings, steel force group, 24-hour security and the usual bump. And a car coming. So yeah, and that there was where the clock was. And shortly after this place was closed, that clock was stolen. Well, I'm going to say how they got up there. It's pretty easy to get up there, but how the hell they nicked the clock, don't know. So anyway, let's look back at the front gates, the famous front gates. So heading down towards the cinder track now. And I'll see if I can find out where I saw something. I've seen something, I can't remember whether it was Mail 8 or the morgue. It's something I've spotted, which I haven't featured, so I'll see if I can get in the ground. Well, you can see there's an opening there. As fast as they sort of seal these little places, they're getting opened again. People are attempting to get in, but it's not like it was. It's not like it was at all, but people are getting caught. And yes, my advice, as I said in many of my videos, my advice is, if you want to travel, you just go to the top road there, from the Gwynia even, or whatever you. But my advice is don't go in, it's not worth it, because you're going to get caught. It's just not worth it. People have been commenting, or messaging me, saying that they've been in and they've just been 2 minutes and they've been caught. But like I say, it's not like it was. You'd go in there, it'd be every day of the week, there'd be someone, you'd meet someone or you'd see someone, but it's not like that now. But that's my advice, is do not enter the grounds, simple as that. Anyway, heading down to the cinder track now. Yes, I did say cinder track, I'll talk about that. I got a special announcement to make about the cinder track. I'll tell you when I'm on the actual track itself. Made that place famous, I have. And you could just about make out on the plaque there, Pennant Farm and Buildings. This is not how it was, it's all been done up. But that was where the old mental farm was. Pennant Farm was the old mental farm. That's where they used to grow all their veg and everything, all self-contained. Anyway, I'm nearly at the cinder track. As you can see, it's all been cleared there. Oh, the sign's gone from there now. That's where Jones Brothers are having their offices. Anyway, almost at the cinder track. Okay, this is the cinder track. Now then, there is a reason why it's called the cinder track. As you can see today, no cinders, just a shadow of me. But in the old days, when we were kids, it used to be a thick layer of cinders, about 2-3 inches thick, black. Used to walk. Oh, there was someone in the grounds then. Oh, that's been pushed back. Oh, it's a pheasant. I thought I could hear something. See that? It's been pushed back. There's a gap to get in there now. Between that security fence in there has been pushed back. So people are still getting in. Yeah, so anyway, obviously, basically, yeah, when we were kids, it used to be thick black. And this is called, we used to call it the cinder track, or it is known as the cinder track, because it was the waste, the old cinders from the heating system or the mental. When the old, the coal used to burn out and what have you. And that's what they used to do, they used to dump the waste cinder on this track. And that's why it's called the cinder track, but there's no cinders on it today. But it used to be thick black and you used to crunch under your feet. But apart from that, I know I've talked about you know, why it's called the cinder track and this and that, but something I have never ever talked about or mentioned in my videos is that the cinder track is haunted. Yeah, you've heard it here, a first, an exclusive. The cinder track is haunted. So I never mentioned that, never ever mentioned that in any of my videos. So now you know. This is the cinder track and it's haunted because I've never mentioned that. Or have I? I might have mentioned it once. Something like that, once or twice anyway. So we'll see if the this is one of my ways in, one of my favourite ways in. That's go in, that building there. But the building to the right, just about make out a bit of it there, is being kept. But anyway, look up in my earlier updates and I go through in detail what the buildings are being kept, where the roads are and security and all that. But yeah, this is one of my ways in. This and the chapel end, as I call it, which well, that's okay. I thought that had been opened up, but that's been like that for some time now. You can see all cleared there now. And security go on their rounds, usually in pairs, but there's about 4 or 5 of them I've seen at once anyway, you know, all together. And they've got bright orange or sometimes bright yellow, and you can't miss them anyway. Bright, you know, these security stuff, like, yeah, orange usually. That's you've got pigeons, these pigeons take off. Yeah, so you can see the security fence in there, but last time I was here, I've just gone past it now. I'll go back a bit. There was a gap in the security fence in about 2-3 foot. I can't see it from here now. I can't remember where I saw it now. Anyway, obviously, basically, that's been closed up now. Yeah, and also, by the way, the security are not only inside that security fence, but they patrol the outside as well, which I found out. So much for that plan. Thought, rabbit there. So yeah, it was actually here. I was walking up there. I thought, well, security going to be the other side. I'll have a quick look. You know, next minute, 2 security come around the corner. But you know, I have mentioned it before. I won't go on about it. But as you will know, unlike others, just to get views, YouTube video views, that's all they do. Is that's the pain. I don't watch videos like that now. There's a lot of channels I've unsubbed, and I used to like the channels, but all they are now is they set up tripods and cameras and pretend to be taking photos of places. All they want is the security to approach them and they can film it and all this and that. I don't go looking for it, I never have done, but if it happens, I'll film it. But I don't go looking for it. Looking for, you know, that's all they do. And you go on there, you look on their other videos, and something challenged by, and all it is, they walk up and they say, oh, can I just ask what you're doing? And they make a big thing, oh, it's challenged by security, and actually it's a bit pathetic, to be honest. And I'm not the only one who thinks that, because I've looked through 1 or 2 of the comments. I don't bother commenting, I don't bother watching them now. As I say, I've unsubbed from about 2 or 3 channels. It's just all they do, just, you know, just attracting attention. They go and pretending they're filming something, and you know, set a tripod up or just hang about these places, and you know, the security will come out, and just to get that filmed, you know, they go looking for it. I don't go looking for it, you know. But as I said, if it happens, it'll get filmed. You know, I'm a filmmaker. You know, if someone approaches me, they're going to get filmed. If they don't want to be filmed, then go away. Anyway, oh, what a cracking day! There's the old pavilion, the old cricket and rugby pavilion, which went on fire going back years now, and I have got old footage of that, of when it was almost intact. It was half brick, the bottom half, you see there, and the top half was all timber. Look back, I don't think it's on this channel, I think that's on Denbigh Vids, just the Denbigh Vids. This one is Denbigh Vids /WXPM. I don't bother with my Denbigh Vids channel now for reasons I have explained. Everything, all new stuff on the mental, anything, all my new videos on the mental, Bryn Mawredd, or just videos in general now, all combined on this channel. So my Denbigh Vids channel was just videos of Denbigh and, you know, the surrounding area, but I've closed that for one reason or another. Well, I haven't closed it, still, you know, the videos are still there, like, but I don't upload to it, shall I say, anymore on that channel. So Denbigh Vids /WXPM and Gunner 1722 if you're interested in hunting, shooting and whatever. But this is the main channel for the North Hills Hospital, and as I said earlier, the Bryn Mawredd, but that may have gone a bit quiet now, just depending on when they're going to start building, because it's flattened. It's an old abandoned hotel, which you can look back on this channel if you want. I've done a few walkabouts in that, but it's not there now, it's completely flattened and all gone now, they've taken everything away. So I'll be keeping an eye, anything to update on that, but it'll mainly now be just on the mental. So I'll be heading up to the chapel end, as I call it, in a minute. See if that little gap's still there so I can get in, and I'll have a bit of a better look by the morgue. Something happened by the morgue and by May Late, or aka the sick ward. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Well, the gap is still there. I've not sealed it off. So I am now trespassing. It's official. This is the chapel end. Beautiful day. Yeah, it's the top of the morgue. That's what I've seen. Glass panels been taken out. I knew I'd seen something. Yeah, that's the very top of the morgue. You can see all the glass panels have gone. That's the morgue buildings. There's the chapel. Hence why I called it the chapel end. This was where Bryn Mawredd was. But as I say, I won't go into detail, it's just an update of the update. No orange jackets about. Not that I want any attention. As I said, them other videos and channels on YouTube, if that's what they want to do, good luck to them. But it's not my style at all. I could very well easily create some sort of attention outside the front gate of the mental. Not so much where I am now, because I am actually trespassing, but in a public place. And they come up to them, it's a public place, I can film anything, they get into, it's pathetic, actually pathetic. That's why I don't bother with them now, but as I say, if that's what they want to do, it's fair enough, carry on, like, but I don't bother with watching videos like that now. But all is quiet. There's the nurse's home. There's the top road, which I started, well, I've started the very first video from the Gwyniau there, but there's the top road, looking down onto the nurse's home. And security is, where is it? Just there, just down the dip there. But as I said, they do patrol, they go for a wander, like, but people are getting caught. But there's no sign of any movement. But yeah, I'm glad I remembered what I saw. And also I'm sure I've seen from down the side of the, see there, the glass, that is the top of the morgue. And if you want to know what the morgue looks like, inside and out, check my earlier videos. As I say, I've got full tours inside, the lower floors, upper floors. Very dangerous in places. Day and night. Been in every single building in this place. So check them out if you're interested. I know a lot of you are. This is the reason why I do these updates. But no movement at all. This is a Bryn Mawredd was here. This is a secure ward. As I say, if I see any sight of orange, I'll just go. I'm not going to run. I've gone past them days. I'm not exactly a little school kid, but I'll just walk off, you know. I just don't want the hassle, you know. But as I say, as I said earlier, if I'm out, you know, on the public road and they approach me, then they're going to get filmed. If they don't want to be filmed, then walk away. As with Elwyn, it's almost next week. It'll be a year, the anniversary of the dog bite incident with Elwyn. God, doesn't time fly? April the 18th was the day of the incident. Is that van doing? Oh, I thought some van had stopped there on the top road, because you can be seen from the top road here, by the way. Yeah, and so Elwyn got booted out of the place. Best thing they ever done. Never intimidated me. I never frightened of him. Stood up to him, stand my ground. He wouldn't get the better of me, which he's tried. He's tried on a few occasions. There's no way I'm not frightened of him, and that's what I think he used to rely on. He's a big lad. He's aggressive and all that, but just boing, just bounces off me. I'm never frightened of him, never have been, and I never will be. I've known him for years since I was a little kid, and he knows me. That's the thing. He said when he was in the grounds, well, I was with John. Okay, he didn't know the other two. Well, he did know one of the others anyway, Lawrence. So that's three of us. And he said, oh, these strange men, and he was intimidated. What a load of crap. Intimidated, my bloody whatever, yeah. What about all the people he's intimidated and threatened and actually attacked? He's attacked me, but, well, one when I first met him. That's on this video as well. Elwyn. And then he's attacked me, well, he's tried a few times, but I'm not frightened of him, never have been, never will be, but he said, oh, I was intimidated, these strange men and all that. That's the best he could come up with. Anyway, it's enough of me waffling, but I've never been frightened of him, never will be. And if I bump into him, which I haven't seen him now, I've seen him, you know, driving. I passed him yesterday, actually. But, you know, if he comes up to me, I'll just say the first thing to him, have you calmed down yet? You know, just calm down, calm down. But yeah, nothing going on. But, all quiet, Chapel End. Just in case I never mentioned it. Oh yeah, and the chapel's haunted as well, by the way. Might not have mentioned that. But yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, it's the morgue. That's one of the buildings that's going anyway. The morgue buildings. The chapel's being kept. But the morgue buildings, but the buildings behind it, they're going to be saved. Them buildings there. But the morgue's going. So, anyway, obviously, basically, that's another mental update. Not a great deal happening. There's no security, well, there is security, but as I said, I'm looking now, I'm keeping an eye. Anything orange appears, I'll just turn and walk off. Yeah, I'll be concentrating on the mental now. I'll be keeping an eye on the Bryn Morfudd, the old, or what was the Bryn Morfudd Hotel, it's gone now, as I said earlier. So anyway, obviously, basically, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to, if you haven't already, if you're just new to this channel. Anything goes on this channel, but I'll be mainly concentrating with the updates now on the mental. Something will be starting soon-ish, I presume. But if anything happens, or is there anything to report, then watch this space. And I'll see you in the next update. And before I go, see this fence in here has been pulled down even more now. You can see there it was up there. It's been bent right over now. Anyway, I'm going. And if this will focus, that's the other bit I can see there. You can see it's not focusing, but they've been doing some work there too. By May 8. Looks like they've been removing all the glass from there. So that was May 8, aka Sickord. So I am going this time. I'll see you in the next one.